Maybe you are not lazy. Maybe your brain is simply overloaded. We are quick to label inactivity as laziness. When we don't start, don't move, don't push forward, we assume there is something wrong with our discipline. But modern life does not exhaust the body first. It exhausts the mind. Think about how your day actually begins. Before you even stand up, your brain has already processed notifications, messages, unfinished tasks, expectations, and comparisons. Information enters faster than it can be organized, and every piece of information demands a decision. Reply or ignore. Accept or decline. Start now or later. Care or pretend not to care. This is not laziness. This is cognitive overload. Your brain has a limited processing capacity. When that capacity is constantly occupied, motivation does not disappear. It gets crowded out. We often believe motivation is a personality trait. Some people have it, some people don't. But motivation is strongly linked to available mental bandwidth. When your mental bandwidth is consumed by noise, pressure, uncertainty, and background stress, there is very little energy left to initiate something new. So you scroll. You delay. You sit still. Not because you don't care, but because your brain is trying to protect itself from further demand. There is another layer we rarely discuss. Mental overload creates invisible fatigue. It is not dramatic burnout. It is not collapse. It is subtle. You can still function. You can still show up. You can still complete required tasks. But starting something optional, something uncertain, feels unusually heavy. This heaviness is often misinterpreted as laziness. But laziness suggests unwillingness. Mental overload suggests limitation. There is a difference. Modern environments are optimized for stimulation, constant updates, endless comparison, continuous access to information. Your nervous system was not designed for uninterrupted input, and when input never stops, output naturally slows down. We respond to this slowdown with self-criticism. I should be more disciplined. I'm wasting time. Other people can handle more. But discipline cannot fully compensate for a saturated mind. Before labeling yourself lazy, consider asking a different question. How much cognitive weight are you carrying daily? How many unresolved decisions are sitting quietly in the background? How much comparison has shaped your perception of progress? Sometimes, what looks like laziness is actually a nervous system that has been overstimulated for too long. And sometimes, the solution is not pushing harder. It is reducing input, clearing noise, limiting unnecessary decisions, allowing mental space to return. Motivation often reappears when overload decreases. Not because you became a different person, but because your brain finally has room to move again. Before you judge your inactivity, pause and examine the environment your mind has been navigating. You may discover that the problem was never laziness. It was overload.